Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? Alright, so we should just like do something, right? I wonder how this guitar MIDI is. Check it out. Put some reverb on. Yo, what's up, Cal? What's poppin'? Oh my god. This is kind of cool. Gotta check your new song. Oh my god, bro. Don't call yourself that. Hey, Kenny Beats, let's go. I still gotta send you those files, don't I? I'll send those over like when the stream's over. Should we mix things up? Bro, I'm down to mix things up. Because that'll give me time to send over the files to Kenny. Alright. This isn't you. Yo, what's your beat? How do I find your beat, dude? Eli. Listen to Kenny's first, because I know where to find his. Ooh. It sounds like any song.
Kenny Beats.
It sounds like any song, bro. Zico type beat right there. I'm going to my email, right? Or no, I'm going to Mediafire. I'll make a new folder for this and be like, I can't make a collabs folder? Why not? Oh, I can. Here's what I'll do. I'll make a new folder.
Kenny Beats.
And I'll just name it, I'll name it whatever, because I posted it already, right? So I'll name it whatever I had it named as. Dun dun ba da dun. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's called Pain Prod Seattle. Okay. Now we'll get you up next. After I get these files uploaded. my OBS? There you go. Kenny's Guide to the Beats. Maybe if I type it like that, it'll help, because I did not find it. Bro, that snare, that's pretty fire.
Kenny Beats.
I found it.
Yeah.
Shoot Eli a sub. Bro, you got no tags? Which is... Bro, I swear some shit just fell from the ceiling. That's alright. Okay. Okay. Have something bumping in there. Ian Dior type beat. This beat fire though. Hey. Your emo? Nah, bro. This is pretty emo though. Hey. I like the drums in this. I like the filter.
All the pain, I don't know what to do. Why you stuck on me? I ain't stuck on you. I don't know if this was true, or was it really just me or you? Was it really just me or you?
Well, this is pretty good. You just gotta optimize this so that you can actually get you can actually get discovery. This would be fire. This would be fire. Mixing and mastering. Yeah. It's still fire though. Maybe if I turn it up. It was done on your phone? Bro, you did this on your phone? Hell yeah. The fact that you can do this on your phone is pretty insane though. That's crazy. Oh, I don't like that ending. Because it feels like it's gonna keep going, but then it doesn't. I don't like the ending, but like I like the song, you know? Is there anything else? Oh, Kenny said to listen to Ian Dior beats. No, I did not mean Kenny Beats. And not that Kenny Beats. This one? From yesterday? Cuts your stuff. Check it out. Bro, I've been thinking about doing something like this. Like in terms of artwork. Because I noticed that this is literally what Thai Beats does. You have a little barcode, key, BPM, all that. Artwork in the center.
Kenny Beats.
What do you want me to search, Kyle? What do you want me to search? I'm gonna pop in and check how the Facebook's doing. Hey. We have another song called Tired. Okay. Just check it out real quick. I just want to see if there's comments, because I can't see that on the OBS. I don't know why.
Kenny Beats.
I don't know why I don't have like a Facebook live chat or something. Play piano keys yourself? Bro, you're a god. Guitar rig on the guitar. Okay. I see you, bro. Not really trying to listen to like songs that are already like big artists, you know, right now. I'm just trying to listen to you guys. Check it out. Trying to listen to you guys just so like. What's Dutch Bros? Dutch Bros?
Kenny Beats.
Largest privately held drive-through coffee chain in the US. Okay. I mean, they seem like they're doing well for themselves if they're the largest in the US, you know?
Kenny Beats.
Recorded in Oregon. Bro, almost 500 mil in revenue 2 years ago. That's insane. Sick K PH1. Is this like them? Coffee for teens. Bro, I don't drink coffee. What is it? What the purge? The first one? This? What is this? Is 2016.
Yo, jump rapper that sounding extra lame. Put you in your place, call that real estate. Rap in South Korea, that's where we fucking be. Fuck. Sticky, you got me?
Okay. Bro, the lasers from their eyes and the phones. That's pretty crazy. Is he eating Shin? Hey, Shin's the shit, bro.
I've been dreaming perfect. All my shit be fuming. Touring cities in the future, call that metro booming.
Okay. Touring cities in the future, call it metro booming. What does that mean? Isn't metro booming like kind of... I don't want to say he's dead. I just personally... I haven't heard anything big that he's done in like a year.
Hey, yo, hold up. Bring that beat back real quick, man. Yo, y'all can't do this without your boy Flo, man. Yeah.
The most important is getting keywords in your title. And then like partial matches in your description. And then you can just... The tags are alright. But like, YouTube cares... I'll talk about it after this. Okay. Should I get like a little notepad out? Oh yeah, I forgot we were making a beat. Let's get a notepad out. Okay, so let's make this big. I don't know, just how to get YouTube discovery. I can't underline things. Oh yeah, there's no formatting in Notepad. That's alright though. Okay, so first, what do you need? First you need a video, right? After you got the video though, what takes priority? You need to I can't spell. Prioritize one, keywords in title. That's the most important thing. Like tags are alright, and honestly from like just like the research that I've done and like research other people have done, honestly tags right now might even be like completely useless. They might just be like a vanity kind of thing. But I don't know how up to date that information is. It might have been for a while and now it's back, but like, cause like I rank for tags, right? But my videos still don't get views. So like, I don't know what that's about. Keywords are just like, you have keywords all over your videos. So I'll go to YouTube right now. Kenny Beats. Amine, that's a keyword. No name, that's a keyword. Type beat, that's a keyword. And then caramel doesn't really count. But the free also counts. So like you have keywords all over your title, right? And then you go look at the description. Your description doesn't really have like much that tells the user about, like, it doesn't tell YouTube anything about your beat, right? It's just like your personal info. These tags are kind of cool though, the hashtags. I don't know how useful hashtags are on YouTube. Yeah, they're not. Like, you putting hashtag in front doesn't... Actually, I don't know about that. I don't know if that does anything. It might be a useful thing, but people aren't gonna like type hashtag hip hop in YouTube, right? So I don't know. But the top video had 20 million views, so I don't know. But here's the thing. So most importantly, you need a video, and then you need keywords in the title, and then you need a description that tells, or put it like this, first 2 lines of description needs partial keyword matches. This is super important. So in your description, when you search for a video, right? Search for, I don't know, Drake type beat. What do you see when you like search through here? You see 2 lines of text. So if you're, most people fill this up with like, to purchase or lease this beat, here's the website, BeatStars, whatever. It doesn't provide any additional information, right? But a lot of the time it'll like reiterate keywords, right? Like you see type beat. It's not like super useful, but like repeating keywords, YouTube does like that in the title and description. But what you really want is like partial matches. So like you could have Drake type beat free or whatever, and then YouTube will really like it, especially if you make it sound like a sentence. And by that I mean like actually put a little bit of effort to like describe what this beat is. Maybe talk about the instrumentation, maybe talk about like whatever. It doesn't matter what we search, it's all gonna be like this, right? Because that's just what producers are doing, right? But the most important thing you need is the description. You need keywords in the title. That's the most important space to have anything. You need keywords in the first 2 lines of your description. It makes it seem natural. And your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is like crucially important. And this is kind of weird in terms of like viewing this as a producer, because producers have shit thumbnails. They put 0 effort into their thumbnails and it shows. Like this. And this is why producers like struggle a lot on YouTube. Like this is a major reason why producers struggle a lot on YouTube, is because they don't give a shit about their thumbnails. So like, yeah, you put a picture of Drake, but it doesn't provide any additional information about the beat. And I'm guilty of this too. Like I need to work on my type beat thumbnails. But like, picture of Drake, okay, picture of Drake, picture of Drake, picture, I don't even know, picture of what, like, what is that? What is that? The thumbnail is what, the combination of the thumbnail and the title is what somebody is going to see in order to click on your video. Because like, it's something like 80% of people on YouTube, they view videos, they don't check their subscription tab, right? Nobody checks this. You have to go like out of your way to do that. What people check is the home tab, because that's where they see videos, that's where they're suggested videos. And rather than, I know this from like me personally, I don't click on subscriptions. Like I have no reason to do that. I'd go to the home tab and then just keep scrolling down until, and like maybe refresh until I find something I like, right? So what people are gonna do is they won't even see your description unless they're searching. But the reason you put those buzzwords, those keywords in your first 2 lines of the description is so that, one, YouTube like brings you more towards the front, right? And just so like, additionally, people that are searching for your beat are more likely to find it, right? So yeah, but how most people view YouTube, right, is they'll see the thumbnail and they'll see the title, and that's it. So those are the two most important things you need in order to have like people watching you, in order for like you to get some natural growth, right? Now here, oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. So here, buzzwords make potential followers go brrr. So why am I watching it? Oh gosh, the Otis is fire. You should check him out though, high key. But here's the thing. So this is my understanding of how YouTube currently works. Okay? When you post a video, especially if you have like no followers or like nothing, you're starting from scratch, right? You post a video, that video will show up in some people's homepages, and then if they click on it, then that increases like your what's it called, your click-through rate. Now that's really important, because the higher your click-through rate, the more YouTube is going to recommend the video to other people. There's two main things. So good thumbnail. So home screen, we're going to talk about the home screen, right? You need a combination of a good thumbnail and a good title. Or wait, what are we talking about? We're talking about organic recommendation. So you make a video, right? So you got a good title, good thumbnail. How you get recommended is, this is my current understanding of how YouTube works. Just like the YouTube algorithm, will show it to a batch of 100 users who probably, like, based on like your channel as a whole or the video specifically, it will show it to the 100 users that it thinks will most engage with your content. And then whether or not they actually click on your video and engage is a completely different story. But you want to do everything you possibly can to entice people to watch your video, right? So that means good thumbnail and good title, because that is what they will see. And it has to be accurate, right? So CTR, click-through rate. The higher your CTR, the more YouTube will recommend it. The other thing is retention. View retention, which is honestly way more important than number of views. The viewer retention is so much more important. And the combination of these two things. So let's check it out. CTR plus, we'll say VR, viewer retention, equals favorable in the algorithm. All right, let's think about it in terms of result. So instead of that, it means you will get recommended more. Yeah, I need to do this shit too. I need to get on this, because honestly, I do not do enough for my YouTube. My click-through rates are pretty good. My retention is trash. My retention's all right. So, and this is really important when you're super small, because you being able to get more impressions and maintain a consistent click-through rate will take you a long way. Will get you a lot of views. And then if your content is relevant to the user, and gives them value, provides like, if it provides what is advertised, essentially, you'll just keep getting recommended. And YouTube does this in batches of 100. So it'll be like a little slow, right? Like, you know how a lot of videos, sometimes they'll like start out really slow, and then like after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, the video will blow up. That's because YouTube will show it in batches of 100. So maybe today 100 people will see your video on their page. And let's say you have a really good click-through rate. So let's say you have a 20% CTR. That means 20 people watched your video. So 20 people out of 100 people in that batch watched your video. That's pretty good. Or they clicked on it. And let's say you're doing type beats, right? So maybe your videos are like 3 minutes long. Your video retention is like a minute. That's all right. So that's like 30% of your video that people sit through. That's good for growth. So you'll get 100 impressions, 20% click on it, and then YouTube will go through that process again. It's not necessarily like a cycle of a whole day. Chances are it'll just like show it to people that are online at that time when you post, right? And then maybe like for the first hour, that'll be one batch. Like, we don't know for sure, but it's basically how it works. So the most important thing, so you want enticing thumbnail and I don't want to say good title because that's not very useful, right? Like what should I say? A good title, I guess. High retention. Because we don't care about views, right? Because the higher your retention and the better your click-through rate, you'll just get more views anyways. I can't tell you if they're attractive or not. It's all like, you have to test that yourself because we don't have the same audience, right? And honestly, I'm not this far, like, I haven't done the work to even know like what thumbnails are attractive for my audience. What's my click-through rate? So my click-through rate is about, it depends on the video, but I'd say the average for my channel is like 11, maybe 12%. I'm an audience, how is it? I'm not a good audience because I'm not a rapper, right? Like, you post type beats for rappers and artists, right? You don't post type beats to attract other producers. So my click-through rate's like 11 to 12%. And then my average retention is like, it's about a minute. It's not great. Well, here's the thing. If you get a bunch of views, here's why you don't want to prioritize views, Cal. Views, I don't know how to do the not equal sign. Views do not equal retention. So like your video could get clicked on by a ton of people, or like say you link people to your video and you're just like, check me out, and they're people that have like no idea who you are. And so what'll happen is they'll like click on your video and then they'll just click off the video, right? So if you have like 200k views for example, but like 1 second retention or benefit of the doubt, I'll give you 3 second retention, because 3 seconds is how long a person usually decides whether or not they'll stay and like watch a significant portion of your video. So let's say you have an average 3 second retention with 200k views. YouTube will like punish your video essentially, if not just your channel, because one, that number of inflated views and 0% retention means that your video is great at getting people to click through, but the content that you have is irrelevant or undesirable to the people that are coming there for that content. An example would be like, yeah, that's like average. That's like average click-through rate. So for example, say I post this video, right? The insanely underrated true power of Darui, the 5th Raikage. Let's say I post a video like this, have this thumbnail, and then people click through and it's a Drake type beat, or it's like a K-pop type beat. People would have come to my video for this, and I wouldn't be delivering on that, right? So people will just click and then leave, and that hurts your discovery, because YouTube will actively not promote that video because it knows it's disingenuous. I'm better than all of them that just care about views. Well, here's the thing. You will get views if you do what you say you're gonna do and it provides value to people. So like being consistent, yeah, everyone's saying being consistent. Being consistent is one part of that, but like just advertising yourself in a way that's actually genuine and gives the viewer, especially a viewer that has no idea who you are, right? Giving them value in exchange for their attention, right? Because that's all YouTube is, right? Everyone, that's all like any social media or anything on the internet, right? It's all just battling for attention, right? So like you go on the homepage, you're competing. Say you're me, right? You're competing, or I'm competing with a lot of people, right? Like right now, say my homepage is some stranger's homepage, probably making trap and lo-fi. I'm competing with Devin Nash, which is like a super renowned like Twitch streamer that talks about business and shit. That Denver guy, which is like Fortnite news. Some producer, Simon Servita, talking to DJ Payne, like Phasmophobia, Among Us, some clickbait. I rented a guy. Naruto. Like, you're competing with a lot of things. And the more established creators, you know what you're going to get from them, essentially. Like, I know if I click on a Devin Nash video, I'm going to get, like, amazing business, like, advice and Twitch advice and just, like, more knowledge. Like, if I want to grow and be, like, more educated, like, I listen to this like a podcast. If I just want to, like, see drama in the Fortnite community, I know, okay, that Denver guy. So, like, you have to establish for yourself what exactly it is that you are providing for your viewers to make them want to come back, right? Like, what I'm doing today is kind of different, right? I didn't plan on this at all. We just kind of got onto this tangent, but it's really important, especially since, like, most of you in here, right? Kenny Beats, Kyle probably in the future, Lambo, Fufu even. Like, you are all people that are going to, oh my God, that are going to want to, like, you're going to want to be able to grow, and YouTube is the best way to grow, like, online, period. How is your channel doing? Let's figure it out. So let's check your channel, your statistics, right? And let's see, channel keywords. That's not important. Views 12.6K, lifetime, last 30 days. So your channel is doing great. Check it out. You have 12.6K views, and almost half of them are from the past 30 days, right? So your channel's doing the best it's ever done. And that's awesome. And that's like a third, less than a third of your videos that you've ever posted are within the last 30 days. So whatever you're doing right now, it's working. Way more than whatever it was you were doing before. I like this. Okay, so you can see just clearly there's a huge difference in what you're doing now. There's a huge difference between what's working on your channel and what isn't. So take your top viewed videos just recently. Sick K, Ariana Grande. And I'm not focusing on the content itself because they're all type beats, right? But let's just focus on the thumbnail and the title. So I know you will have, like, good knowledge of, like, who might want to hop on different kinds of beats. So assuming, like, that's accurate for you, like, every time, or like 90% of the time, this thumbnail, you clearly say R&B beat. That's perfect. It's kind of on the side, but if that's what's working, that's what's working, right? It's not a lot of work. Like, most people can read it sideways, I feel like. You have, like, a little picture and then the beat name. This is working really well for you. But then you see, you do something like this, and, like, not every video is gonna hit, right? Like, almost 500, 200, 150, 300, 150. But you're averaging, like, 200 views per video, right? Almost, with this style. And then you get here, 100 views, 123. And yeah, time is a factor too. So maybe over time this will do better. But just, like, my impression is that these thumbnails are doing real good work for you. These thumbnails like brought your video views up so much. I feel like. I'm just trying to see like what else you have that's kind of like popping off. I really like this style of thumbnail for you. Honestly, I might just copy that for myself. I mean, yeah, this might work, but I feel like, so here's the thing that I was saying earlier about producers being really lazy with their thumbnails. Producers will do shit like this, and yeah, you put work into it, but like it doesn't add any additional information, right? Like, it looks nice, maybe it looks professional, but it doesn't make someone want to click on it, right? And it doesn't make it easier for a viewer to like know what it is, like what kind of video it is before they read the title. Like, just assume, like, title's important, but you could also just assume like half your viewers won't even look at your title. They'll just look at the picture, right? So when you do that and you have like pop beat, R&B beat, R&B beat, R&B beat, R&B beat, this is working really well for you. Because you have a name and you have a thing that looks like an album, right? That's all you need. I really like this style of thumbnail for you. And I think this is a large portion of why your channel has been doing well recently. You do have outliers, right? Like this video. They're doing really well for whatever reason. Maybe they just sound good. There's all sorts of factors. But if we're talking like calculated, one thing, this is good like branding for you. Like if you're consistent with this, eventually people will just see this thumbnail and immediately know it's you. They won't even, like, on their homepage, they won't even need to, like, look down below, read the title or anything. Like this, I know it's a Simon Servita video. I didn't look at his picture. I didn't look at his title. I just saw the thumbnail and was like, okay, he's making a dope beat. And, like, maybe there's some kind of secret. Like, that brings curiosity to the video. And he's already an established brand, right? Like, I'm familiar with him. So if he's like the kind of mood I'm feeling when I'm browsing YouTube that day, I'm gonna go to him. Top clips. Here's a tip for thumbnails. We'll go back to Kenny. Or well, look at this for a second. Rule of threes is a great tip. Never have more than 3 things going on in your thumbnail. Simple is better. 2 is fine. 3 is fine. 4 is fine, but it's like pushing it. You'd rather have less than have more in a thumbnail. So like, here's an example. Ginny TTY. So you have her in the picture, right, on the left side. On the right side, you have text, it's not a date. And then, like, under her, it's like the eye and then his arms. That's really good because immediately you know who it is. There's something that draws curiosity. And then I'm not sure what the arms thing adds, but you know, that's basically it. Like here, you have Simon, you have Keep This Between Us, and then you have like FL Studio in the background. You didn't feel satisfied with what you had? Well, it's not about you. It's about what works It's about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Or your channel, I should say. So if your channel is growing because of a specific type of thumbnail, keep doing that. Here's a perfect example of like shit that doesn't make sense, but it works. 39 Daff. Her thumbnails are all like bad pictures of her, and that's it. But she's consistent with that, and she's known for that, and she's known as like being a meme. So whenever this pops up on someone's homepage, they'll be like 39 Daff. They know what they're getting themselves into. And that kind of thumbnail won't work for like a type beat, right? So you just gotta like play around, figure out what works for you. What is that? She's a streamer. She streams games. And what does she do? She has like really thought, or like, how do you describe it? I want to say clickbait. Like here, I'm not wearing pants. Her face, and then like that gets 300k views. You're working on your Adobe skills. But this kind of thing won't work for like a type beat, right? And even if it works for a type beat, it's not going to work for everyone that does type beats, right? So you just got to figure out what works for you, test, and then like just see what happens, you know? And like I said, I'm guilty of this. Because if we look at my thumbnails, ignoring like all the stream ones, because I don't have a stream thumbnail, we'll just go to like my type beat playlist, because that's a way to see. Oh no, don't listen to it. I mean, yes, listen to it, but I'm not trying to listen to it right now. This shouldn't be in this playlist. Okay, so like all my thumbnails are like a Naruto character and then a name. Wait, deleted video. Wait. Okay. And then, so you see I tried something out where I like didn't use the name. But I haven't tested it as much as I should, you know? Like I should have done a lot. But I changed my thumbnails up like before, right? Like I didn't do this style of thumbnail before. I just did like the visualizer. And it was okay. And like this beat that I have, self-report, that's my most viewed video, and I didn't even like have a thumbnail, right? So like there's always going to be outliers, but like you can see as a general trend, like this, I saw and identified that this wasn't working very well for me. So I was like, okay, how do I mix this up? And then I tried a different style of thumbnail, and I saw my click rates go up, my click-through rates. So I was like, okay, this is working. So I tried doing this for a bit. Till now, actually, like I'm still doing this. But I've also tried mixing it up. Like before it was a solid color with the character in the front and then the name. But I mixed things up and started doing like different backgrounds with the character. And now I'm like, here I didn't even put the name. So it's all just trial and error. And you wanted to look at like how my channel's doing. You can see my channel is like very consistent. I have 24.4k views, and then like 5k are from the last 30 days. So I have pretty good slow growth, but I don't have anything that's like booming, you know? Like when we looked at Kenny's channel, his growth was like really fast. Because he had like half this number of views, but like half of that number was within the last 30 days. So he was like growing really big the past month, right? And for me, I'm more like consistent in terms of like my growth, where I'm growing a little bit every day, but I'm not growing like, I don't have anything crazy. And then subscribers is just like a weird chart. Like we already know that nobody uses the subscriptions tab, so that's like a useless stat. Like anybody that's like anybody that knows about YouTube on YouTube, they'll tell you straight up, subscribers are, they'll say subscribers are either useless or just a vanity metric. So like it's a statistic that doesn't actually provide you good information about growth. We'll check Lambo. So he wanted to check. So Lambo, you got 10 videos first of all. You got 10 videos and you post like once every few months. So you don't have enough volume to grow even if you wanted to. In terms of thumbnail, nah. I'm not seeing anything good in terms of thumbnails. So first of all, like, let's check out your more recent ones. These thumbnails are way too busy. Like, if I see this on my page, like my homepage, I'm going to see there's like a lot of things and I'm not going to care what any of them are. That's just straight up like how people work. They're going to see that there's a lot of things in here and they're all like small things too. You want like something big to cover up most of your thumbnail. Because especially like if people watch on mobile, they're not going to see like this. It's going to be even smaller, right? They're going to see something like this. And you can't tell what anything is. This I like because it's like big, right? But I don't like it because this thumbnail doesn't provide any other value or information or like even draw curiosity to the video. And especially like this text on the top right, like it's so small that it doesn't matter. Like no one's gonna be able to read it anyways. I'm on a computer and I have like a pretty big screen, right? Like I'm on a desktop. And I only know this says Lambo for life because I know who you are. And then like cooler like I'm trying really hard to read that. And I have like really good vision. So imagine like your average person who doesn't have like great vision. They're not gonna like be able to read that at all. So you need to post more and thumbnails, like straight up just thumbnails. Make better thumbnails. Make thumbnails that draw curiosity and yeah, that's the main thing. Just draw curiosity. They need to be like not busy like this. This is way too busy. You need big things so people can identify it. So like even if I zoom in, right? I could be like, okay, Lambo for life, cooler. But like this isn't enticing. Like I wouldn't want to, some people might randomly click on it, but they're not gonna just straight up click it, you know? Like, if they're looking for something, they're in the mood for something, they're not gonna randomly click that. Who's good at thumbnails? I mean, I don't have to search for a specific person because we could just see like on the homepage, right? Here, Among Us, the highest like view ratio and retention content on YouTube right now by its top content creator, right? This guy's toast. The title's whatever. Most people won't read it anyways. They know his IQ goes up by 100 every time. There's a lot of things going on, but it's pretty clear, right? Like, if you know anything about the game, two killers, you know who they are. They're Toast and Lily Pichu. And you see, like, in the background, just everyone dying. Like, if you like Among Us or gaming to any extent, or you just know who these people are, if you know Lily Pichu or Disguised Toast, you're gonna click on this video. Just straight up. How are your... I mean, I could tell you your subscriber stats, but it doesn't, like, matter. That's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't matter. You got... On December 31st, you gained 38 subscribers. For whatever reason. That's your biggest spike. Wait, November 31st. So like a week ago? That's probably this video, right? I don't know your video stats. I like this. I'm assuming you got most of your subscribers from this video because you posted this and then 3 days later you just got like your biggest spike of subscribers, because that's your highest viewed. What should you work on? You need thumbnails. So, limit your thumbnails to having 3 things. That's what I want you to work on. They gotta be big. And then, like, one of those things, it doesn't have to be text, but text is really good. And what's good about text is that it's a chance to add more to your video without, like, making the title longer. So, like this. The secret to making super simple melodies, right? It's the creator, Simon Servita, on half. And you can see he was very intentional about where he put himself. He put himself on the left side. And you can see, like, top content creators will do this. Like, I forget how to say his name. Insim? He did this too. The text is on the top left, and that's for a very specific reason. If you view a thumbnail on mobile, this timestamp, like telling you how long the video is, it's a lot bigger. So if you put text like anywhere on the right side here, it's gonna get covered by the time, and then you just can't tell what the text is. Yeah. So it's him, it's text, and then FL Studio. That's like a good thing. 3 things, really simple, straightforward, adds to what the video is. If you're making type beats, let's just search type beats. And I don't want to do this because, like, people that make type beats don't make good thumbnails. Yeah, I don't like these thumbnails at all. I wouldn't look at music producers if you're trying to make a good thumbnail. Just straight up. Roko Tensei actually maybe. But that's a strong maybe. That's a big maybe. Like all these producers get views because they're already like big. So it doesn't matter. They don't care enough about their thumbnails to change it. You know? Put Lil Peep type beats. I typed input. Like, look. These thumbnails are trash. 90% of these aren't even thumbnails. They're just, like, the video, right? Maybe 100%. And I used to do this type thing, right? And I still kind of do this. I'm working on my thumbnails now, but I need to put like more effort into making better thumbnails. So that's why I did like for example, one of my recent that tutorial I did the other day. This, it hasn't taken off, right? But if it does take off, it's going to be because of the title and then the thumbnail combination. And the reason I did it like this, like two things, there's an X on one side and then like a check mark on the other, and then like just one word at the top. That's like a proven thing within the producer niche. So Simon Servita did this, and like 3 of his most viewed videos ever, like he had this exact formula, this format for his thumbnails. 3 of his top most viewed videos ever are a result of this thumbnail.
All right.
So I decided to try it. Oh my god.
Right there.
I want to go to the analytics here real quick. I mean, you watch my stream, you don't really need to watch the tutorial. It's pretty much stuff you see me do every single day. It's only 3 minutes though, so you know. Let's check the click-through rate though. Engagement. Average view duration, 130. And you see, so my thumbnail was, or my view duration's usually a minute. That's about right. Where can I see the click-through rate? Most people that watched were actually subbed to me, which is pretty rare. Usually this will be like the reverse. Like if you have good search or just good exposure via the homepage, you'll have like 10% subbed and then like 90% not subbed. Yeah, I need to work on this. Like, okay, here we go. Impression click-through rate, 11.4%. That's like average for me. But I've only gotten like 100. I've only gotten 100 impressions, right? But my retention's pretty good. That's like 50% retention. That's half the video, right? So like you can see this and then like go to the halfway point.
Right. So you
And let's see why people are leaving here.
your drum to hit twice as hard. Let's check how that sounds now.
So I think maybe people just like get bored.
That will duplicate the pattern over itself.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not, like maybe my video is not loud enough or whatever. But people are leaving like halfway through. So that's like the part where they're leaving. Browse features. What does this mean? Yeah. So like 50% of traffic for this video is from the homepage. Channel pages. 30% just happened to find my channel somehow. And then that's like the first thing they clicked on. And then 20% is from notifications, which is really dope. I like the notification stat. I think it's nice that that many people actually care to put notifications for my stuff on and then like actually watch it. That's pretty dope. And then this 5% just watched it on accident because I put it in my type beats thing, which I did not mean to do. Bro, that'd be dope. But like I said, subscribers isn't a metric that you should care too much about. You found my channel from Kyle Beats? Whoa. Wait, why? I'm confused. Why did you find my channel from Kyle Beats? Was it because of that? It was like 2 years ago maybe, or maybe a year and a half. He used my sample in a video. That's the only thing I could think of. If you found me from Kyle Beats. Is the only thing I could think of, bro. Was it that? Or did you, like, did I show up in the recommended section? Like, how'd you find me? I was in his video? Oh, yeah, then it must have been that video. It must have been that video. Subs are important till you hit 1K subs. Subs. So like hitting that benchmark is important, but you'll hit that benchmark naturally if you just focus on the other stuff. You were watching and you heard my beat and it was fire. It was a contest. Wait. Was I in? Was I in his contest? Was it this? Wait, was I in this video? Bro, I didn't even know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Was it this one, Cam? Should you add more color?
Had a ton of keeping it. I'm gonna put.
Was it this one?
When I play
I'm curious.
of the competition worked. Activity was slightly a.
It wasn't this. Yeah, Origami needs to post more. I don't think it was this. The 2 year ago one? I wasn't in this one. Wait, which one? This one? Oh, I commented on it?
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Welcome back to another great, fantastic, wonderful, beautiful.
What if I type Kyle Beats and Cuckoo? Kyle Beats subscriber. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not important right now. Shit, man. I didn't expect to go on a YouTube rant. Type prod and cuckoo beats. Oh yeah, I saw this. I should add it to the playlist, right? Oh wow, this is like kind of blowing up. Tap In's a banger. Bro, I'm just getting like a bunch of my old vlogs here. I've just been watching a lot about it. This is honestly probably really good for me too. 'Cause I need to work on my YouTube a whole bunch. And you could see like before I tried doing a lot of this stuff, but I was really bad. Like I didn't know how to edit at all. Oh god. Yes, I remember my vlogs. I made them public again like a month or two ago. But yeah, I need to do something similar to what you've been doing, Kenny. Because that's actually working for you and we're about the same size. So if it's working for you, chances are it's going to work for me as well. It's bad in terms of like my branding, because my branding is like not this at all, but I'm so small, like my branding doesn't matter that much, you know? The cuckoo gained weight. Bro, quarantine. Quarantine made me thick. Wow. I did not expect to go on a YouTube rant today. I thought I was making trap beats. I thought I was making some lo-fi. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. I mean, that's cool, though. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, then we could decide what we want to do. I'm gonna put on, excuse me, we'll put on the beat, excuse me, we'll put on this one just to see like what's going on, like figure out why this is successful, you know? BRB. check the one with 1K views. You don't know if you want to do YouTube now after this? Oh no. Please don't tell me I killed your YouTube motivation. But I don't see why that would be the case, because we figured out what you were doing well. So now you just gotta do it. Like, keep doing it. Like, if you consistently do the things that work for you, you're going to blow up. Just inevitably, it's going to happen. This is working for you. You gotta keep doing this, and then your YouTube will grow like crazy. And when you grow on YouTube, it's like a snowball effect, like literally. Like, you'll have outlier videos like this that gain 500 views, but they gain 500 views for a reason. And then every beat you did after this that was kind of similar, they were all R&B, and they all had this kind of style, right? So what happened after you did that? You got more consistent. You got more views more consistently, and I'm assuming your retention stayed really high, and that is also indicative that your click-through rate went up, most likely. Using melody loops to make a cool beat. Ah, yeah, that was probably it. The dun 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 dun. What was going good for you on your YouTube? Nothing. And that sounds harsh, but you literally haven't posted enough for there to be any real data, because you haven't you post like one video every 2 months, and it doesn't, like, that doesn't do anything for you. Like, that doesn't give us enough data to see like what you could improve on specifically, other than everything, you know? Like, you're just not in the YouTube game enough to even count. So you just got to do it more. And then once there's more data, then you could see like what's working, what isn't. And yeah. Da 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 da. Here's someone for you to check out. Michael Reeves. This man is famous for a lot of reasons, mostly involving tasers. But he basically posts like once. Let's check the videos from a year ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He posted 9 videos last year. Okay, so that's an average of like 1 video every month and a half, and yet he's got like millions of views on all of them. That is a pure anomaly on YouTube, okay? And the reason it worked for him was because, 1, he had connections, and 2, his content. So his video editing is amazing, and his content is like hilarious, but also ingenious at the same time. So it worked for him. You're not going to get the same results doing type beats or like posting songs, right? Because it, like, your song is never going to be funny enough where people are going to want like where this is ever going to happen. This worked for him. It will not work for you if you try the same approach. Your 1K. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Honestly, after this, I think I'm just gonna head out. I talked a lot. this this stream. Okay, first of all, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Your thumbnail. I mean, this is like a beta version of this style thumbnail, right? So you got Blackpink, Ariana Grande, J Park, right? You could try and replacing this thumbnail with a thumbnail in this style and seeing if that brings you more results or like better results. Because you could change old thumbnails and it'll like reboot your video essentially. First time using Canva, so can't judge. Bro, props to you. Because I use Canva and your shit looks way nicer than mine. Your shit looks way nicer than mine. But look. So your thumbnail's like okay. It's like decent. What is up? Dr. Tama Mitsune. So yeah, your description's lacking, but you have a bunch of keywords here, and you even got some hashtags that you're actually like part of. And it's just the first 3 hashtags. The first 3 hashtags actually work, and then after that, the rest of these are just like regular keywords. Why is Fufu just adding random people without saying anything? I'm dead. Thinking about doing Canva. Canva is really good. It's like the best. So I used to use Photoshop, but at some point I realized that Photoshop was too expensive and it didn't do enough for me, you know? Or like it did more than I needed it to do. So I downgraded to Canva, but what Canva gives you is like the tools that you need to do this kind of thing. Photoshop is good if you want to like create your own stuff and like be an actual like photo artist, like that type of thing. But if you're just trying to make thumbnails, you don't need Photoshop. You're just gonna whisper your faults. I'm dead. So I don't know exactly, because right now you're not ranking for any of the keywords that you put in, which is probably why you this video probably like stopped growing, right? If I want to see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see like this specific video. I don't think I'll be able to see the specific video's growth over time. Unless I can see it from my channel. Let me check real quick. Ooh, here's some statistics. Average views versus competitors. This isn't average. This is not average. Top keywords. They're pretty good. Alright, but back to YouTube. Go to YouTube and see that video again. Is your beat good or trash? Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was fine. Why am I searching Kyle beats? I want Kenny beats. Blackpink. Now we can see these statistics. This might help us here we go. Right? No. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this video did really well the first 3 days it was published. This video did really well for the first 3 days. The next 4 days, it got like 100 more views. And then after, like 28 days later, like another 100. So that means you did really good and you were ranking for the first 3 days. And you had like just exponential growth right there. And then it stopped. It plateaued. It's still going up, but it's basically like flat. It flatlined. So changing the thumbnail might help with that. It might be too late for that. But it doesn't hurt, right? Yeah. What else could we see? Let's compare it to your channel average, if we're able to do that. I might not have that feature. Your channel average is like down here, but this video is like way above like your normal. Listen to the beat. I listened to this like plenty already. Yeah, cool. Well, I feel like I've used up too much brain power for the day. I think I'll probably cook some beats off stream and then like do some other work stuff. But yeah, this was dope. This is a good like change of pace. I might even like cut up this VOD and then turn it into a video and then post it to YouTube, because I think there was a lot of good content that producers would and artists would be able to get value from. So yeah, cool. I'll catch you guys in the next one, I guess, because I used a lot of energy here. I didn't even eat lunch yet, so I got to get that. But thanks for coming out. This was super dope. And yeah, I can't speak. I'll catch you in the next one.